Okay. This, in my opinion, is the number one reason why some men can't keep women. And this is a real big one for, like, I say men in like their 20s, early 20s, early to mid 20s. This is the number one reason. You're a man child. I'm gonna put it simple. I'm gonna be blunt with you. You're a man child. Now, what is a man child to me? A man child is a man without a plan in the future, and a man who's lazy and a bum. So, okay, let's go over the lazy and a bum. Now, having downtime and lounging around and resting and stuff like that doesn't make you lazy necessarily. I'm not saying you gotta jump right into it doing 12 to 16-hour days. I'm not saying that at all. But if you have like many off days without accomplishing anything, or you'll sit in front of a video game all day long, or you'll let your space get like super dirty without doing anything about it, you're kind of a bum. And you know, there's things to be done and you're not doing them for some odd reason. You're taking vacations as if you don't have things to do. There's always things to do. That's one way you can be a man. Another is no goals or ambition. Now, this is now okay. A lot of young women will get these two mixed up: a dreamer and ambitious. Okay, I'm gonna split it. If you're if you're a dreamer, you're a dreamer if you do this type of behavior. You're a dreamer if you talk about what you're gonna do and talk about this, that, and the other. And you have a big wide. You have you have a dream. You have a dream of what you want your life to be like. But you're overestimating how easily it will be to accomplish that dream. And also, you're not breaking the dream down into incremental steps that you can take over the course of time to accomplish that dream. Now, that's where I go into ambition. If you're ambitious, men are men who do things day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year to get goals to get to that dream. Yes, they dream, but they also have incremental habits to get to that dream. They don't just sit around. You're a fucking dreamer. You just sit there and you just talk about ideas all day. And you're just like, oh, we can do this, we can do that, we can do that. What are you doing now? What are you doing now to get to that dream? If you're just sitting around talking about it all day, which you could be doing, you're just a talker. And I've met plenty of people who just talk. At least try a different things. At least be trying different things. And like, oh, I've tried this. Max 100%. It didn't work out. I tried this. At least be trying different things with action. If you're not trying different things with action, you're a dreamer. And that's one of the big things about being a man child. They dream. I'm going to go into this. They have no sense of duty and obligation. If you find that you're not really doing much for your girl, and I'm not saying that you should get into relationships to just like, be a woman's like butler or something. I'm not saying that, but you should have the ability to do things. Your woman should be able to call you or call on you for an emergency, and you should be able to do it. If you don't have the ability to do it and you're not dependable, you're a man child. It's just that simple. I know many dudes that if an emergency came up where a girl needed to borrow some cash, or they need to go out and go get her, or emergency, they would not be able to fulfill that emergency because they have not made contingencies for those events. And your relationship's not gonna last. Eventually, the lies and the promises are gonna start piling up. She's gonna bounce, and she rightfully so, because you were lying about what you had to bring to the table. Take your duties and obligations seriously. If you're not in a position to be generous, put yourself to be generous. And what I mean by generous, I'm not talking about giving until you have your outer house and home. You should be put in a position where giving something should be like nothing. And like I said, you're not like there to be a woman butler. She should be also giving you. It should be a mutual level of giving. But you should have the ability to give. Give your time, maybe resources, your helping hand every once in a while, your wisdom, you should be in a position to give. And you should be in, staying busy and ambitious. Most of like your day-to-day grind, most of those day-to-day habits week to week are about setting up to put yourself in a better position to be useful. If you're not useful, you're a man-child. You can be useful in numerous ways, but you have to be useful. You can't sit around, on your butt all day, just watching TV and playing video games and stuff like that, and be useful in a relationship. You have, be it, women look to a man to be a rock. You can't be a rock if you're not setting yourself up that way. So, if you're a young dude in your 20s, you're dating a chick, and you think you're going to just like man-child your way through the relationship, think again. You're going to lose your woman eventually because you're lazy. You're unmotivated. You're not ambitious. And women typically date on the same level or higher. And if she's like busting her butt, she's working more hours than you, she's putting in work and stuff like that, and she's basically the more ambitious one out of the relationship, eventually she's going to dump you. And rightfully so, because you're a bum. Set yourself up to be useful, to offer something to society. If you like the video, give a like, share it with your friends. Helps the channel go. Appreciate you.